Hello and welcome to the next video of my First Stand 2025 previews, where we're covering the representatives from the LCK, Hanwha Life Esports, going to this Fearless tournament. The team that I projected to win Worlds before the season started, obviously that's not really relevant now, but the fact that they're already showing that they are right now the best team in the LCK is promising for that. Last time this team went to an international event was Worlds of last season, dropping out in quarterfinals. They did make a change in top lane, adding Zeus. Zeus, a two-time world champion, 21 years old. Better as a carry-oriented top, and on this team that does work to a degree. 2.9 KDA, 53.1 KP, 7.8 CS per minute, all pretty standard numbers in this meta. Top lane not really reaching 8 CS per minute all that much unless you are an elite carry-oriented top that is being given an opportunity to carry often. 1.3 ROI, negative 0.8 share differential, pretty standard. 2.81 vision score per ward placed, up 240 gold at 15 minutes. 13 solo kills, 15 champions played in 33 games. Zeus already has played 116 international games in his career, not including EWC, 82 and 34 in that time. 2.4 KDA, 58 KP, 8.1 CS per minute. Keep in mind that was with Faker in mid lane telling him what to do. Not to say Faker really guided Zeus and held his hand, but Faker is the shot caller for that squad. 1.28 damage divided by gold, 2.89 vision efficiency. These numbers track with his career. This is the type of player he is. He's decent at finding vision, and he does find a way to pack a punch. On average, internationally, he has a 515 gold lead at 15 minutes. That does not include MSI 2024. That tournament we did not get gold stats for. Solo kills. He is 40 solo kills in 91 games that it tracked. MSI 2024 and I believe another tournament. See, all these tournaments that occur in China, we don't get as many fun stats. So 40 solo kills in the 91 games we have. Pretty damn good. Jungle, we have Peanut, probably the best jungler of all time without a championship if we take into account longevity. 3.8 KDA, 69.4 KP, 6.4 CS per minute. We're finding out more and more, at least with these top tier teams. The jungler is not the driving force of the kill participation. It is the bot lane duos. 1.17 damage divided by gold, negative 2.7 share differential. So he offers a double threat here because although he's better as a non-carry, this team, and in Fearless, you do have to be willing to do a lot of different shit, and Peanut's played a long time, so he can do that. 5.03 vision score per ward placed, very good. Something to think about. Down 75 gold at 15 minutes. Very small amount, right? Really, in the grand scheme of things, it's meaningless, except for the thought that, hey, this is against the LCK's best junglers. I mean, he is in the LCK, so when you're playing against people like Canyon and Owner and etc., you're going to, have your work cut out for you. Against the other three teams at this event, I imagine he's going to be just fine. 4 solo kills, 12 champions, 33 games. Internationally, he's 79 and 48. 3.1 KDA, 69 KP, 5.4 CS per minute. He's been playing so long that some of these stats are scuffed. The CS per minute, for example, really scuffed. 0.81 damage divided by gold. There was a time where, junglers had less than 100 DPM. Less than modern day supports. 3.75 vision efficiency in the tournaments we could track that with. Only a 75 gold lead for a similar situation. Still put up 22 solo kills, 127 games as a jungler, which is pretty good. Mid lane Zeka, world champion for DRX in 2022. Has grown for sure. 4.4 KDA, 60.1 KP, 8.7 CS per minute, so 3 out of every 5 kills. Like I said, the bot lane duo is where this team really generates its fighting from. 1.56 damage divided by gold, 3.3 share differential. 2.88 vision efficiency, only up 70 gold at 15 minutes, 6 solo kills, 14 champions, 33 games. So looking at this, really, the leads are not all that present. HLE were not dominant in the early game, which is something to think about. 25 and 13 internationally. He has a 3.7 KDA, 72 KP, 9.5 CS per minute. So a lot more involved in what his team was doing internationally relative to what he's done this last split. 1.3 damage divided by gold, 3 vision efficiency, 340 gold lead on average internationally, and 17 solo kills in 38 games. Just 1 second. So 17 solo kills in 38 games is pretty damn good, right? Almost one every other game. Viper in the 80 carry role. You could argue he's the best 80 carry in the world, former world champion himself. 5.2 KDA, 70 KP, 9.3 CS per minute. Bot lane duo. He pretty much has the same kill participation as Peanut. 1.67 damage divided by gold and a 5.8 share differential. Both lead the team. The damage comes from Viper. He is the 1A carry. Zeka the 1B. Clearly, Zeyu's the third tier carry. 2.64 vision score per ward placed, up only 85 gold at 15 minutes. 8 solo kills for an 80 carry is a lot in a 33 game span. 13 champions played. Internationally, he's 32 and 23 with a 3.6 KDA, 74 KP, 9.6 CS per minute. So very involved in his team's successes internationally. 3 out of every 4 kills. Clearly, when he goes international, his team says, hey, let's fight around Viper. He's really fucking good. It makes sense. 1.29 ROI, 2.68 vision efficiency, up 185 gold at 15 minutes. I kept it up there, but 2 solo kills at 55 games. Support is Delight. Probably the worst player on the team, but that's just, I guess it's overblown. That's like somebody has to be the worst player on a team. Delight's still one of the best in his role in the world. This team is excellent. Pound for pound, it could be anybody in the world, and it's shown that by winning the LCK in the first place. The notion that, hey, anybody could say HLE or top esports are not, I would say 45% at this tournament in terms of chances of winning, I think is pretty insane. Neither one's an underdog. Neither one is second place, in my opinion. And then it becomes a situation where, however you want to break up the last 10%, even if I don't even think 1 out of every 10 times the other 3 teams win, but you get my point. And we'll talk about that before the tournament when we compare the teams more. 73.3 KP, so Delight leads this team in KP. He is the one that is the driving force. 3 out of every 4 kills. 0.83 ROI, so not quite as high as Core JJ yesterday, in the middle of the road. 1.95 vision efficiency, 195 gold lead, so do the math. 240 plus 150, 390. This team has about a 580 gold lead at 15 minutes. It doesn't open up leads quite like TL and CFO. Higher level of play, though. So, if HLE drag their feet, we'll see what happens. If they want to play slow and steady wins the race, I still think they win those mid to late game team fights, typical of how these tournaments usually go. 16 champions, 33 games. Widest champion usage on the team. He's 20 and 16 internationally, 1.9 KDA, 71 KP. Very traditional, 0.56 ROI. And he's been at tournaments where it was carry-oriented supports, but he is more of a traditional support. 1.98 vision efficiency, 70 gold ahead. Dandy is the coach. He has been the coach for only 1 international tournament, going 6-6 last season. He is a former world champion as a player. So this team has experience in the big moments, but this is a different type of event. But like I said, this team could win and no one would be shocked. Finish second to top and no one would be shocked. So that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like it, subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, become a YouTube supporter, and hope to see you again tomorrow.